Hello, welcome to my Sudoku study series where I'm going to be doing Zelda Triforce by Casey. Okay, in this puzzle we have standard 9x9 Sudoku rules where you have to place the numbers 1 through 9 in every row, column, and 3x3 box, not including this cell. In addition, we have multiple constraints. Here we have these green lines, which are German whisper lines. German whisper lines mean that the adjacent digits have to have a difference of at least 5. So if this cell was an 8, this cell couldn't be anything higher than a 3, because a 4 is only 4 away. So this could be a 3, this could be a 2. Well, it couldn't be a 2 because of this 2 down here, so it could be a 1. But these are both more than 5 away from 8, so those are valid numbers along that line. Next, we have these purple Renban lines. Renban lines just means that the digits along there have to come from a consecutive set of digits. So we have this 3 length line here. This could be 5, 6, 4. They don't have to be in order, but the digits along the line have to come from a consecutive set. This couldn't be a 3 because 3 is not consecutive to any of these numbers. And then we also have these palindrome lines. These are these gray lines. Palindrome lines mean that the line reads same the forwards and backwards. So you could do 2, I did it again. You could do 5, 8, 9, and then this would have to be the same as this digit. So this would have to be 8. Oh, we can't do 8 either. Let's do 7 instead. And then this would have to be a 5. So these two numbers are the same. These two numbers are the same. It reads the same forwards and backwards. And then finally, we have these black dots. These black dots are Kropke dots. The black dots mean that the two digits touching the dot have to be in a 2-to-1 ratio. So if this was a 4, this could be a 2 or an 8. Those are both a 2-to-1 ratio. So those are all the rules. There's a link in the description to the puzzle if you would like to try it, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, well, first things first is we have this Renban line up here, and we already have a 1 on it, which means this digit has to be a 2, because that's the only thing that's consecutive with 1. And then down here on this palindrome line, we know that this digit has to be a 2, because it is on the opposite end of the palindrome. That also places a 2 up here somewhere in this box. Might want to color the German whispers. There's a lot of numbers along here. So German whispers basically alternate between low and high. If this number was a high number, which I'm referring to the number 6 through 9, then this would have to be a low. So even if this was a 6, this would have to be a 1. If this was a 9, this could be at most a 4. So you're going to alternate high and low. So I think I'm going to color these every third digit. Now let's do blue and orange for this German whisper. Now, actually, I was gonna color this one a different color set because I wasn't sure if we knew which pattern matched this one, but we do know. Since these 3 are all in a row, and this is basically the same pattern, it means these 3 are going to be either high or low. But they can't be the same as this one. These ones are going to have to be the orange set. I don't know if orange is high or low, but I know it can't be blue because there's only 4 highs or 4 lows. So if we had 3 here, we couldn't have 3 here. You can't have 6 lows or 6 highs in a column. So these are going to be orange along with these. Basically going to be the opposite of the higher German whisper line up there. So that's interesting. The other thing about German whispers is that 5 cannot go on them because there's no number that is 5 away from 5 in 1 through 9 Sudoku. Can't have a 0 or a 10, which does mean in this box, 5 is forced on this Renban. And 5 can't go on this Kropke dot because, again, we have nothing that's a 2-to-1 ratio. We don't have a 2.5 or a 10. So that means this is either going to be, it could be 5, 6, 7 at the high end or 3, 4, 5 at the low end. Oh, 5 can also go here because that also has a Kropke dot on this vertically. So that actually forces a 5 right here. Interesting. Well, these can't be 7 because we don't have a 3.5 or a 14 to go on the opposite ends of the crop key dot. So this could be 4, 5, 6 or 3, 4, 5. So these are 3, 4, or 6. If these were 6s, these would be 3. Or if this was a 6, this would be a 3. But we can't do that. Oh, this one can't be a 3. Because if this is a 3, this would be a 6. And 6s are pretty limited on German whispers because there's only one digit that's 5 away, and that's 1. So if we put a 6 here, we'd have to have a 1 here and a 1 here. And that doesn't work from Sudoku. So this can't be a 3. So if this is a 4, this would either be a 2 or an 8. And if this is a 6, this would have to be a 3. And if this is a 3, this would have to be a 6. If it's a 4, it would have to be an 8 because we can't do a 2. And if this is a 6, this would have to be a 3. And since this is on a palindrome line, we know that this cell right here is the same as this cell. So this cell is also a 3, 6, or 8. Okay, we also know that 5 goes in one of these two cells. 5 can't go up here because of this 5. It can't go right here because of this palindrome. We already eliminated 5 from there. It also can't go here because 5 can't go on this palindrome, the end of this palindrome line, which means it can't go here either. And it can't obviously go on the German whisper. So this is a 5 in here somewhere. So 5 can't go in here or here. That's not that limiting. Just means it can't go here, but we already knew that from Sudoku. So this cell can't go here or here in this box. So whatever is in the end of this palindrome is going to have to go in one of these 4 cells. And it can't go here because we already know the 1 is there. So this cell is going to go in one of these 3 spots. I don't know how much that helps us immediately. Oh, also we have this 7 just sitting down here on this palindrome line. So we can just place the 7 right here. I just completely overlooked that. That's funny. Okay. So we have yet to determine if orange or blue is high or low. I kind of just moved past that for a bit. Can we determine if one of these is high or low? Which one is which? Does one of these have to be 6? Could we do 4, 3? That would force 6 up here or down here, and I don't think that works. Because no matter what, we'd have to have 1. It would force 2 1s along this line. So yeah, one of these has to be 6. So that means this isn't a 6. Which means this isn't a 6. Which means the 3 is either going here or here. Oh, and since this is no longer 6, this can no longer be 3. So we have a 4, 6 pair here. That's nice. Which means this can't be 4 or 6, which means this can't be 4 or 6. What numbers could this be? We can't be a 2, we can't be an 8, we can't be a 4, 5, or 6. Could be a 1. Could be a 3. Well, could it be a 3 actually? I don't think it can. It couldn't be a 3 if this was a 6 and this is a 3. That would eliminate it. But if this is a 6 and this is a 3, it's still eliminated from here because this 3 sees this box and these two are the same number. So this can't be 3 either. So, could be 1, can't be 2, can't be 3, can't be 4, 5, 6, could be 7, or 9. So we're 179 here. If this was 2, this would have to be... This could be 7, 8, 9. If this was 3, this would have to be an 8, 9 pair here. Is that possible? I don't see why not. This 2 and 8 are interesting with this Kropke dot here, because 2 and 8 are common digits along the Kropke dot. So maybe we can figure something out there. Especially if this is low or high, right? This can't be a 9. This can't be an 8. Can't be a 7. Could it be a 6? This is a 6, this would have to be a 3. That would make this low. And that would make this high up here. If this was 6, this would have to be a 4, 5. Wait up, no, if this was 6, this would be 3. This could be a 1, 2 even. Wait up, this can't be a 6 either, because these can't be, these would both have to be 1s here. So yeah, this can't be a 6. So it can't be 9, 7, 8. So yeah, this is a low digit. So oranges are low. So that means this isn't an 8. So oranges are all 1, 2, 3, 4. Except, could 4 go here? It might be able to. Yeah, these could both be 1. Or 9. Sorry, I was thinking about the 6x6 German whispers, where 4 is also limited because 1 is the only number that can go next to it, because on 6x6, the difference on German whispers is 3, not 5. But yeah, 9 can go in both of these spots since they're in different boxes. But 4 can't go here or here or here. So that makes that a 1, 2, 3 triple. Interesting. But this can't be a 1 because that would force this to be a 2 for the Kropke dot. Could this be a 2? Yeah, it would be a 4 or 6. So this is a 4 or 6 here. This couldn't be a 4 because that would force both of these to be 9. Same thing over here. That also makes this a 1, 2, 3 triple in the row. So this is, we still don't know if this is technically high or low yet. So we don't know if this is high or low, but we do know that the blues are high. So they are 6, 7, 8, or 9. This can't be 8. These ones can't be 6 because that would force 1 on either side of them. So that's a 7, 8, 9 triple. This isn't a 7. This one can't be 6 because that would force both of these to be 1. Same thing on this side. And just like down here with the 1, 2, 3 triple, we have the 7, 8, 9 triple here. Why did this one not get marked? This is a 1, 2, 3. These ones can't be 7. This one can't be 7 or 9 because of the Kropke dot. So this is a 3 or a 4. Do I want to color the whole thing high and low? I might. That might help out. I'm not sure though. We know the 2s and the 1s are low, which is orange. This is also low, so this is orange. We don't know if this is low or high yet. We don't know if these are low or high yet. 5 has to go up here somewhere. 5 has to go in one of these two cells. But this one can't be 5. Because by the palindrome, this would have to be 5, but we have these pointing 5s in here, removing 5 from this spot. So actually this has to be a 5 right here, which makes this a 4 or 6. Which means it also can't be 2, so we have a 2 right here, which means this is a 1 or a 3. So these are both low. I didn't really consider this Renban line. These can't be 6. It's an 8-9 pair, okay. We only have 2 digits left over here, which are a 4 and a 6. Of course there are 4 and a 6. We have 4s and 6s all over the place. That also makes this a 4 and a 6 just because of the palindrome. These have to be the same cell. So, back to this Renban line. If this is a 4, this could be either 5, 6 in either direction, or it could be even 2, 3, or 3, 5. Oh, also this is a 4, 6 up here. Just from that's the only numbers left in this column. It can't be either any of these numbers. It can't be any of these numbers. So yeah, this Renban is either going to be 2 through 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6. Four is going on here no matter what. 5 is going on here no matter what. Actually, now that I see it. So 5 is going on here. 2 is not. So we're either going 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6. Does not really tell us anything though. Oh, this one can't be 6 because I forgot that it's also touching this cell here. That would force these to be 1. Plus this one can't be 1, so there's no number here that's 5 away from 6. This has to be an 8, and this is a 4. This is a 9 and an 8. 8 works with all those numbers. This also can't be 6 for the same reason. So this is a 7, which means this is a 2 because that can't be 3. And this is a 1 because it also can't be 3. This is a 9. This is a 3, which makes this a 3 as well. This is an 8. These now can't be 7. This is a 3 here. That makes this a 2 and a 1. That makes this a 4. This is a 1 and a 2. This is a 7. Also makes this a 7. This is a 1. This is a 6. These can't be 4s. I missed that earlier because that would make both of these 9s. So this has to be a 2 and this has to be a 1. This is now a 9. Okay, we're getting a lot of movement here. This is now a pair. It's a 4-5 pair. We only have 3 digits left in this row, which are a 3, 4, 6. These two can't be 3. So that makes this a 3 over here, which also makes this a 3 because of the palindrome. All right. This is 1, 8, 9 for the rest of this row. 1 can't go here, so this is an 8 or 9. Nope, it can't be an 8 either. Oh yeah, we have an 8 right here. That's just a 9. 8 can't go here either, so this has to be an 8, leaving this one to be a 1, which makes this a 1 down here. This is a 4 or 6, so if this is a 4, this would have to be a 3 or a 5, and if it's a 6, it would also have to be a 5. It can't be a 7 because of this 7 here. Okay, this is a 4 or 6, which means this is going to be actually a 6 because of this 4 or 5 pair. So this is going to be a 6, this is going to be a 6, this is going to be a 4. That can still be a 3 or a 5. And what 4 digits do we still need down here? We need a 7, so 7 is going to go right here. We need 3, 5, and 6. Is that resolved? 3 can't go here, so 3 is going over here. This is 3, 5, 6. This one's not a 3. 5 is going on this line no matter what, so this can't be a 5. Let's see, do we have any pairs or anything out there that I'm not seeing yet? No? Okay. All right. I don't think I need to color the whole puzzle like I was thinking. So where are we going next here? This column is down to 3 digits, which is a 5, 7, 9. 7 can't go here or here, so this is a 7. And then these are 5, 9. This is a pair because we have that 4, 5 pair there. No, it's not a pair because we still have the 8, 9 here. Does this 8, 9 still work with all the digits it's touching? Yeah, they're both 5 away from 1 and 2, at least. Okay, so the last 2 digits, not last 2. We still need an 8, a 9, and a 7. 7 can't go here, so there's a 7 over here. That does mean that we are down to a pair here with this 8, 9. Okay. 7 has to go in here somewhere. Oh no, 7's removed from here. So that just makes this a 7. It's the middle digit on the palindrome, so there's no matching digit. It's just there to fill the middle. Same thing with this one and this one. We're down to 3 digits in this column, which are a 4, 5, 6. 4 can't go here. That's it, I think. So there's a 5 or 6. And there's a 4, 5, 6. Oh no, 6 can't go up here. So this is a 4, 5, 6 triple, which means this is down to a pair, which is an 8 or a 9. Is that resolved? It is not. Oh, it is. We have an 8 down here. So this is a 9 and an 8, which makes this a 9 and an 8. This is a 5 and a 9 and a 3. And a 4, there's a 6 and a 5. 6, 4, 6, 4, 9 over here. We have 1 digit left in this row, which is a 4. And we have 3 digits left in this row, which are a 2, 3, and 5. 2 and 5 can't go here, so there's a 3. 2 can't go here, so there's a 5, and there's a 2. See, we have 3 digits left down here. Actually, we only have 1 digit left in this row, which is a 9. We need a 1 in here, and the last digit for the box is a 3, which makes this a 6. We got a 5 and a 3 here, so the run band here ended up being 3, 4, 5. And then finally in this row, we need a 6, and up here we have a 4 and a 5. We have 1 digit left up here, which is an 8, and then this is an 8, and finally the last digit in here is a 5. Oh no, we still have this run band in the middle. It is a 4 and a 6. Almost forgot about those. Well, that was a fun puzzle. Nice interactions between everything. You know, these German whispers were a little complicated. I mean, they're very limiting, so it actually helps move things along, but I missed that these cells kind of in these 4 spots are connected both to these cells both ways. So that made that a number, I forget. I think it was this one. Oh, I think I eliminated like the 6 from here, and that made that an 8. That kind of got the ball rolling, if I remember right. Anyway, so yeah, fun puzzle. Thanks, Casey, for creating it. If you're interested in playing it, again, there's a link in the description if you want to try. If you're enjoying my videos, remember to leave a like, subscribe, follow, and let me know how you did.